What's up, guys? Back here with another video, and today we are going to be reviewing the Ringside exclusive Adam Copeland action figure. I was really excited for this one. This is his Toronto blue gear, also comes with Spike. Really excited for this one. I don't have any other of his AEW action figures, so this is my first one. So without further ado, we're going to get into the packaging. So first off with the packaging real quick, we got his name down here at the bottom. We got the A logo, and then you could see him in there. We got the AEW logo, and then him with the TNT title, the name, picture of him, and the name on the side right there, and 185. So this one does slide off like that, and then we can get a good look at the figure there. There is the logo down there. There's Spike, and you can barely see it, but there's Spike's case. This figure looks really good in the packaging, but we are going to go ahead and get it out the packaging and go ahead and look at the accessories and then get into the figure. Here's a look at the action figure's accessories out of the packaging. I'm really shocked by this. Does come with a lot of accessories. I am really excited, but we're going to go ahead and look at the hands. These were the hands that were on the figure. We got two mic holding hands, and the tape is sculpted on, which is really cool. And then we have two fist hands. The tape is sculpted on there again. Doesn't quite look like it, but it is. And then we got his signature hands. The tape is sculpted on again. And then the head that was on the figure, which is a normal look. These head scans will not stay up because of the pointy beard. But this figure looks really good. The indents on the cheekbones right there, they look really good. The hair looks really good, if I could get it to focus. I'm really shocked by this figure. They got the hair, they got the beard, they got the face down. Then we're going to look at the other head sculpt here, which is the screaming face. I'm not sure how I feel about this. The eyes are closed. He's screaming. I guess it's good with figure photography. I'm not sure. You'll have to let me know down in the comments how you think this looks. But I think it's alright. I'm not sure. I think the beard does look a little bit different on the yelling one. I think it looks a little bit longer. But the head sculpts do look good there. We're going to set this off to the side. Then we're going to get into Spike's case. We got Spike right there, the skulls, and skull on the back, and then UK. And then these are a little bit tough to get undone. You do want to be careful because it might cause stress if you're taking it on and off all the time. And then the handle does move. That is really cool. And it doesn't open that much. It opens a little bit. But no, it looks really good. It can hold Spike in the case. Can do it, but we're going to go ahead and look at it. Got some black tape sculpted on. That right there. And these they're not like, they are rubber, but they're harder rubber than I thought it would be, which is really cool. But yeah, this figure looks really good. The accessories look good. And we're going to put it in the case and shut it and see if it can hold it. And yeah, it can. It can hold it really good. It can move around still, so there's still some more room in there. And then we're going to go ahead and look at the action figure. Here's a look at the Edge figure itself, or Adam Copeland. I did forget to show the TNT title and the code off at the accessories at the beginning of the video, so we're going to go ahead and get into it now. If I could get the camera to focus. This belt is really shiny, so it is hard to get it to focus with the lights, but this belt really does look good. I think this is the shiniest TNT belt we've gotten yet, so it is hard to get it to focus there, but this belt really looks good. And then we're going to go ahead and get into the jacket real quick. We're going to take it off the figure. So here's a look at the jacket now. This jacket is really nice. I really enjoy this jacket. It looks good on him. Got Toronto, and then got the skull with the over the leaf. And yeah, this jacket looks really good. I'm really surprised by it. And now we're going to go ahead and get into the figure. So here's a look at the figure itself with no accessories on him. This figure looks really good. I'm really shocked by it. I think this is one of his best figures yet. I do think the elbow pads are a little bit too thick, so they can't really move as much. Elbows can't move, but you can take those off, or you can get some smaller ones and paint them, which is probably what I'm going to do, but they can't move all that great. So we are going to take them off here and see if they can move any better with them off. So they are a little bit of trouble trying to get them off. The hand came off right there. So the joints move a lot better. They move a lot smoother with the elbow pads off. Go around that much. Up. And then the torso really good. It moves around good. They did add the chest and stomach hair in there, which is a really good detail that we always love to see in these figures. The tattoos look really great. I really enjoy the tattoos of Edge. And then the head scan looks great. I do got the regular face scan on him. Then we're going to go ahead and look at it in the trunks. Got the Toronto leaf there. And then down at the bottom again. There we go. And then the back of the trunks got Cope. And yeah, but this figure looks really good. I'm really surprised. It does move around really good. It can go up, round, double jointed arms. He can look down pretty good. I was shocked right there because I thought the beard would get in the way right there. And he can look up pretty good. He could go all the way around. Upper, and then he can bend down pretty good there. It's hard to get him to kick forward. He can't really kick forward all that much. You can force it up there a little bit more. You do got to be careful not to snap the leg off there. The knees, they're a little stiff, but they can bend. Move the knee pad back up there. Bend pretty good. And then we do got thigh cut, calf cut, and then the ankle swivel. Can't really move that much, and then it could go down. And then they got the kick pad. It doesn't go all the way around the shoe, but that is really good detail there. This figure is really good. I'm really shocked by it. This is probably one of my favorite Adam Copeland action figures there is right now. But we are going to go ahead and look at action figure comparisons. Here's a look at our action figure comparisons. We got the Elite Mattel Edge here. He is, which we figured we would see, is a lot shorter. So, but we know Jazwares, their scaling isn't quite the greatest. At the beginning, when they first started making the AEW action figures, the scaling was really good, but they kind of ventured off into their own scaling now. But it looks really good. I don't think the shirt would fit on there. You could try it. I think the torso is probably going to be way too big, and it's probably going to be way too short on him. But yeah, this figure looks really good with the comparisons. He is a good bit taller, so I don't know how it would do with Mattel figures if you were doing pick fed or something like that. But we're going to get into our AEW action figure comparisons. Now, here's a look at our AEW action figure comparisons. We do have his former tag team partners, FTR, for CMFTR right now. They did turn on him, of course. But these do scale all right with him. Again, like I said, way too tall with both of them. Way too tall. But I'm pretty sure you could get it to work if you needed it to. Or again, we could just pull out the Mattel, and you could use the Mattel Edge right there, and they would scale a little bit better. Whatever you would like to do. And then we got another action figure comparison from AEW here. Here's the other AEW action figure comparison, and there he goes falling over. We do got Claudio Castagnoli, the reason I wanted to do this one was to compare like the torsos. Does look like they are the same height. Maybe Edge is a little bit taller, but the torsos, they do look the same. Look like his stomach is a little bit wider than Claudio's is though, but it looks like the same scaling there between him and Claudio. And then we're gonna get into our other comparison. To look at our John Cena and Edge comparison from Mattel. He is a good bit taller, so again, that's probably not gonna work. It might still, I'm not sure, but they do look pretty good against one another. And then we're gonna go ahead and look at our other action figure comparison, which is going to be Super 7. And we do got Hiromu Takahashi here. Again, really tall. But action figure comparisons, they do show a lot about the action figure. And unfortunately, this Edge is just, I think, way too tall. But the figure does look good, all in all. I think it's one of his best action figures we have probably seen. And I know from Jazwares, this is probably my favorite one. I really enjoy this action figure. I did pick this up from Ringside Collectables. It is a Ringside exclusive, so you can only get it from there. But this figure looks really good. I do think you should go get this. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe and check out my Instagram page. It is Brantley_collects. And I'll see y'all next time.